Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Fort Union High School Senior School Assembly. It is my privilege to present to you the 140th graduating class, the class of 2008. Would the audience please rise? Please remain standing. Please remain standing as we honor our country with the singing of the national anthem by Senior Candace Thomas. And gentlemen, thank you for removing your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we once were you gallantly streaming, and the ragged red clouds are bursting in gay proof through the night that a plague was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Candace. Will the class of 2008 please be seated? And audience, you may be also seated. Thank you. Graduates, on behalf of the entire Big Red community, I congratulate you on completing a voyage that began just 4 years ago. All of us are here to celebrate your many successes, but also watch to set sail towards a new voyage. Thank you for sharing the last 4 years with us, and please continue reaching for those goals and dreams. At this time, I'm pleased to announce the Port Huron High School Departmental Awards. Students, when your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all have been recognized. In audience, we would appreciate holding your applause until the end. Departmental award beginning with band. Colleen Lum. Tom Felix. From the business department. Cassie Russell. Choir. Paris Rogers. Computers, Dan Schneider. Co-op Education, Business Office, the Don Wismer Senior Memorial Award, Carissa Keller. Marketing, Callie Oberthauser. Marketing and School Store, Carissa Keller. From the Fine Arts Department, Drawing, Josh Walters, Courtney Smedley. Painting, Stacy O'Neill. Ceramics, Christina Toon. Computer Graphics, Cameron Hagedon and Scott Warner. Photography, Megan Watson. Sculpture, Tierra Forsyth. From the Language Arts Department, Emily Moore. From the Foreign Language Department, French, Tierra Forsyth. German, Sarah Glenecki, Dan Schneider. Spanish, Megan Curtis. And Megan Slowinski. Guitar, Caitlin Morozic. From the Mathematics Department, the Marilyn Fiedler Award, Sarah Glenecki. Thomas Case Award, Tom Felix. Physical Education Department, female, Ashley Allis. Male, Kevin Johnson. From the Science Department, Biology, Tierra Forsyth, Sarah Glenecki. Chemistry, Tom Felix, and Dan Schneider. From the Social Studies Department, Sarah Orr, Josh Wilson. Yearbook and Journalism, Ashley Clore and Betsy Burgess. Congratulations, students. Thank you. You may be seated. And now I'd like to continue with students from my part of the alphabet who have received scholarships from other colleges, college scholarships, and other awards. Ahmed Alul, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. If you'd stand, please. Melissa Bailey, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Jeremy Barnum. Ferris State University Dean Scholarship. McDonald Scholarship. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Jennifer Bardaway. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Jacob Bartley. Skills USA Scholarship. Abby Bates. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Kirsten Blake. Michigan Competitive Scholarship, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Caitlin Bonney. Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Aquinas Academic Leadership Scholarship. Aquinas Athletic Scholarship. The RISA School Boards Association. The MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Chelsea Bonney. Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Aquinas Academic Leadership Scholarship. Aquinas 2008 Valedictorian Scholarship. Aquinas Athletic Scholarship. The MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award. School winner. 2008 Wendy's Heisman Program. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Kavik Brissett. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Deanna Brown. Baker College Career Scholarship. Elizabeth Burgess. U of D 3.5 Scholarship. Catholic Scholarship. U of D Campus On-Campus Scholarship. Tom Smith Scholarship. Yearbook Scholarship. Jesse Canizero. Baker College Grant. Baker College Career Scholarship. Alexander Chisholm. Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Brenna Clark. Baker College Career Scholarship. Nicholas Cleveland Stein. Baker College Career Scholarship. Ashley Clore. SC4 Yearbook Scholarship. April Cook. Central Michigan University Award of Excellence. Central Michigan University Honors Award. Michigan Competitive Scholarship. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Megan Curtis. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Christina Cutler. Grand Valley State University Award for Excellence. Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Kettering University Trustee Scholarship. Kettering University Women in Engineering Scholarship. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Catherine Daniels. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Jeremy Davis. Michigan Competitive Scholarship, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Courtney Dravling, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Amber Duncan, Ferris State University Dean's Scholarship, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Katie Dusablon, Central Michigan University Honors Award, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Ferris State University Dean's Scholarship, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Danielle Eagle, Baker College Career Scholarship. Sarah Dane Eggers, Baker College Career Scholarship. Thomas Felix, Robert C. Byrd Honors Scholarship. Michigan Tech University Presidential Excellence Scholarship. Michigan Tech University Michigan Alumni Legacy Award. Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Kettering University Presidential Scholarship. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Tierra Forsyth, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. William Foley Scholarship. Blue Water Academic Team. USMC Scholastic Excellence Award. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Andrew Gardner, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Sean Garska, Baker College Career Scholarship. Ashley Gelman, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, President's Award for Academic Excellence. Sarah Glenecki, Michigan Tech University Presidential Excellence Scholarship, Adrian College Trustee Scholar, Adrian College Academic Distinction, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Leadership for Justice and Peace Scholarship, Eastern Michigan University Presidential Scholarship, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Matthew Gosman, Blue Water Area USBC Youth, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Michael Gosman, Blue Water Area USBC Youth, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Michael Graham, Grace Ministry Senior Scholarship, Justin Evans Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, students. Thank you. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Eddie Kindle, Port Huron High School Assistant Principal, who will continue announcing college scholarship recipients.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis. Good morning and congratulations to the class of 2008. Scholarship and award recipients, the letters beginning with H through P. Amanda Halifax, Baker College Board of Regents Scholarship and President's Award for Educational Excellence. Andrew Hart. Andrew has been admitted to the Gerald R. Ford Institute of Public Policy and Service, and he is also receiving the Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Albion College Webster Scholarship, Albion College Music Scholarship, the Semper Fidelis Award, Hope College Academic Achievement Award, Hope College Grant, Dean's Scholarship, Ohio Northern University, Ohio Northern University Grant, and Albion College Grant. Elizabeth Hoover, Baker College Career Scholarship, and Mavo Healthcare Scholarship. Stacy Hilliard, U.S. Army National Scholar Athlete Award. Courtney Howe, Baker College Career Scholarship. Lindsay Eichenberg, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Darius Jackson, Dreamers Award, Booker T. Hazley Memorial Scholarship, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Shanice Johnson, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Kevin Johnson, St. Thomas Aquinas Scholarship. Todd Johnston, Michigan Tech University Presidential Excellence Scholarship. University of Michigan Flint Chancellor's Scholarship. Lawrence Tech University Scholarship. Excellence in Science and Math Scholarship Award. Michigan Competitive Scholarship, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Carissa Keller, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Amanda Kelly, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Tri-State University Scholarship, and the Native American Scholarship. Jennifer Kilborn, Adrian College Dean Scholar. Jessica Kendall, Michigan High School Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Award, United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Hannah Kostanecki, DAR Good Citizen Award, Comcast Scholarship, Eastern Michigan University Scholarship, Eastern Michigan University Regents School Award, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Lewis Lamb, Baker College Career Scholarship. Stephen Ledsworth, Baker College Board of Regents Scholarship, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Alexandra Lindauer, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Brandon Little, Baker College Career Scholarship. Josh Lonskowski, Baker College Career Scholarship. Jessica Long, Baker College Career Scholarship. Colleen Lum, Baker College Board of Regents Scholarship, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Samuel Lusk, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Gregory Martin, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Jessica Mazoff, USBC Scholarship, and the Baker College Career Scholarship. Stephanie Mierendorf, Baker College Career Scholarship. Emily Miller, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Ferris State University Honors Scholarship, Ferris State University Dean Scholarship, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Emily Moore, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Michael Page, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Luke Prevet, Michigan High School Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Award, President's Award for Educational Excellence, and the United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award. Evan Prout, Aquinas Presidential Leadership Scholarship. To all of you, congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Great job. You may be seated. Okay, it is my pleasure to introduce Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Ken Simmelsberger.
On a personal note, I'd like to congratulate the seniors on a great 4 years and many outstanding accomplishments. Just a few we're going to be touching on today. So congratulations and good luck in the future. As I continue with the scholarships, again, I ask you to rise and remain standing to everyone who's been introduced, and also to hold their applause to the end. Caitlin Rosales, Baker College Career Scholarship. Cassandra Russell, Yearbook Scholarship. Danielle Sheff, Baker College Career Scholarship. Samantha Sikori, Alpha Delta Kappa Scholarship. Brandon Seeley, Baker College Career Scholarship. Colby Semerald, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Colton Semerald, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Samuel Seppo, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Carolyn Stapleton, Baker College Career Scholarship. Eric Schwartz, International Academy of Design and Technology. Justin Tykau, Baker College Career Scholarship. Lindsay Tykau, Baker College Career Scholarship. Christina Toon, Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Michigan Drivers School Scholarship. Samantha Thomas, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Caitlin Walker, Fair State University Residence Scholarship. Caitlin Wallace, MSU Pre-College Scholarship. President's Award for Educational Excellence. Mamie Bush and Isan Innes Memorial Scholarship. SC4 Staff and Family Benefit. Galen Warner, Baker College Scholarship. Travis Washington, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Aquinas Academic Leadership Scholarship. Aquinas 2008 Valedictorian Scholarship. The LSA Scholarship. McDonald's Scholarship. Booker T. Hazley Memorial Scholarship, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Stephen Williams, President's Award for Educational Excellence. Joshua Wilson, Alma College Dean's Scholarship, Cargill Community Scholarship, and President's Award for Educational Excellence. Deontay Wortham, Michigan Drivers School Scholarship. Brandon Wright, Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Let's give these students a round of applause on a great job. And may be seated. I have the privilege of now introducing the names of the students who received the level 1 or level 2 on the MME testing that occurred this October. There will be some other students who took retakes who will be also receiving this award at a later date. Students, please rise and remain standing until all names are called. And again, please hold your applause till they are all named. Kaylin Adley, Ahmed Alul, Melissa Bailey, Jeremy Barnum, Jennifer Bartoway, Kirsten Blake, Luke Bodies, Kavik Brissett, Elizabeth Burgess, Dalton Carlisle, Clarence Carroll IV, Alex Chisholm, Ashley Clore, April Cook, Christopher Cribbins, Christina Cutler, Jeremy Davis, Courtney Draveling, Daniel Dubuque, Amber Duncan, Katie Dusselbaum, Bree Edmondson, Sarah Dane Eggers, Thomas Felix, Tierra Forsyth, Andrew Gardner, Jack Garrettson, Sean Garska, Ashley Gilman, Sarah Glenicki, Matt Gosman, Michael Gosman, Raymond Harris, Andrew Hart, Jacob Heath, Stacy Hine, Lindsay Eichenberg, Andrew Jackson, Darius Jackson, Sarah Johnson, Todd Johnston, Brittany Kamikia, Carissa Keller, Amanda Kelly, Jessica Kindle, Arthur Nisley, Hannah Kosinecki, Ashley Leslie, Alexandra Lindauer, Joshua Lonskowski, Colleen Lum, Samuel Lusk, Gregory Martin, Emily Miller, Emily Moore, Lena Neely, Sarah Orr, Luke Prevet, Evan Prout, Samantha Richards, Tara Sassu, Daniel Schneider, Colby Semerall, Colton Semerall, Sam Seppo, Megan Slawinski, Eric Schwartz, Samantha Thomas, Caitlin Walker, Caitlin Wallace, Galen Warner, Travis Washington, Scott Warner II, Stephen Williams Jr., Josh Wilson, Brandon Wright, and Rebecca Wynn. Let's give these students a great round of applause. You may be seated. It is now my honor to give out the special awards that are given out by the athletic department and also by various organizations throughout the state. When I read their names, please stand and remain standing till all are called. First of all, the Channel 7 Brightest and Best Award to Thomas Felix. Detroit Free Press Award, Michael Gossman. The Reed Laughlin Award is an athletic award that is given out for the most improved attitude, athletic ability, and scholarship throughout their 4 years. And the winners this year are, for the females, Amber Duncan, and for the males, Andrew Ellery. The U of M Award goes to top academic male and female athlete who also competed in 2 or more sports. This year, the winners are the U of M, for the U of M Award are the females, Melissa Bailey, and the males, Luke Prevet. The James Ullenbrook Award goes to the most versatile athlete. They participated in 2 or 3 sports throughout the year. They are, for the female, Jessica Kindle, and for the male, Vincent Tyrell. The A.L. Schiller Award is for sportsmanship and academics. This year's winners for the female are Caitlin and Chelsea Bonney, and for the male, Chris Crimmins. The U.S. Army Reserve Scholar Athlete Award goes to, for the female, Ashley Alice, and for the male, Mike Page. The Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administration Association Scholar Athlete Award for the female goes to Tierra Forsyth, and for the male, to Luke Prevet. And the OM Scotty Hatton Spirit Scholarship is Josh Wilson. The NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association Athletic Awards. These go to students who are competed in 2 or 3 sports and also maintained a 3.0 overall grade point average. Melissa Bailey, Caitlin Bonney, Chelsea Bonney, Ashley Clore, Chris Crimmins, Megan Curtis, Ryan Davis, Jeremy Davis, Andrew Ellery, Tierra Forsythe, Matthew Gossman, Michael Gossman, Stacy Hilliard, Jennifer Kilborn, Jessica Kindle, Hannah Konstanecki, Emily Miller, Mike Page, Luke Prevette, Sam Seppel, Megan Slawinski, and Travis Washington. Let's give all these students a great round of applause. You may be seated. It is now my privilege to introduce the senior class song, and which is called The Adventure by Angels and Airwaves, and it's going to be performed by Kavik Brissett, Jeremy Barnum, Todd Johnston, Josh Zulier, and Sean Garska. What a great job. Congratulations. Let's give you guys a round of applause. Kevin Bissett, Jerry Barnum, Todd Jackson, John Soulier, and Sean Garcia. Great job, guys. It is now my pleasure to introduce our principal, Ms. Janet Barrett, to give out special awards. Mrs. Barrett.
Good morning, and thank you, Kavik, Jeremy, Todd, Josh, and Sean. You made me very proud to be a Big Red this morning. Thank you. Good morning, and congratulations, class of 2008. Some people come into our lives, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never, ever the same. Seniors, thank you for making a difference in our lives at Port Huron High School. Fond memories of your class will live on long after you've left us to begin the next chapter in your life. Today we celebrate your accomplishments and we share in your excitement for the future. As we begin our goodbyes, my wish for you is that you always have enough. Enough sun to keep your attitude bright, yet also enough rain to make you appreciate the sun even more. I wish you enough happiness to keep your spirit alive, yet also enough pain so that the smallest joys in life appear much larger. I wish you enough gain to satisfy your wanting, yet also enough loss to appreciate all that you possess. And finally, I wish you enough hellos to help you survive the inevitable goodbyes. May every day be an adventure, every challenge an opportunity, and every dream a possibility. Congratulations. This morning, I would like you to join me in welcoming some special guests. As I introduce each individual, would you please stand and be recognized? And audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. Jeff Stout, Board of Education President. Mrs. Rasha Damashki, Board of Education Vice President. Mr. Jeff Herring, Board of Education Treasurer. Mrs. Barbara Daniels, Board of Education Trustee. Mr. Thomas B. Shorkey, Port Huron Area School District Superintendent. Mr. H. Ron Woline, Assistant Superintendent. Mr. and Mrs. Paul Blackney, sponsors of the Blackney Scholarship. My administrative team, Mr. Dennis, Mr. Kindle, and Mr. Semmelsberger. Class sponsors, Mrs. Jeannie Fulton and Mr. Scott Magnuson. Our counseling staff, Mrs. Kara Bagley-Aran, Mrs. Mitzi Dengis, Mrs. Tracy Hopp, Mr. Steve McKelman, and Mrs. Nancy Schwam. Our senior homeroom teachers, Mrs. Carla Beeden, Mrs. Erin Eastman, Ms. Laura Foster, Mrs. Jeannie Fulton, Mr. Ron Horn, Mrs. Tina Huntsinger, Mr. Dave Kester, Mrs. Angie Kopolowski, Mr. Lee Liu, Mr. Scott Magnuson, Mrs. Laura Mitchell, Mr. Carl Mueller, Ms. Chris Pettengill, Ms. Karen Zook, Mr. Ray Toit, and Mr. Robert Weiss. Mr. Hodge and Mr. Vandenberg, who serve as our reigning co-commanders of marching practice. Senior government teachers who help with marching practice, Mrs. Ford, Ms. Pettengill, and Mr. Story. Mrs. Catalanate and Mrs. Eastman are new kids on the block who will one day assume the responsibilities of Mr. Hodge and Mr. Vandenberg. And the ladies behind the scenes who work tirelessly to make today run without a hitch and who are able to find a gentle calm even in the midst of chaos. Ms. Jeannie Gardner, Mrs. Laura McFadden, Mrs. Aggie Kapnerhurst, Mrs. Cheryl Slingerland, and Mrs. Cindy Richards. Please join me in welcoming these individuals to our annual Senior Assembly. This morning I would like to begin with the William C. Pauline H. Blackney Award. These are Wall of Fame Awards. Individuals who receive these awards will forever have your name placed on the Port Huron High School Wall of Fame. And as I mentioned, the first award is the William C. and Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship. This is the 17th year that Mr. and Mrs. Blackney have made the journey to Port Huron High School to present these awards. The Blackney Memorial Scholarship was established by Mr. and Mrs. Paul Blackney in honor of Mr. Blackney's parents, who were longtime Port Huron Area School District educators. Each year, 3 students are given scholarships to the schools of their choice through the generosity of the Blackneys. With our deepest gratitude, thank you, Paul and Tina Blackney. Will the following former Big Reds please come forward to present this year's awards? Last year's recipients were Rachel LaForge, Brad McDougall, and Kelly Fushaver, and they are going to bestow the honors upon this year's recipients.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2008. I'm Kelly Fushafer, and I'm here today to give thanks, first of all, to my family for all their love and support, the staff here at Port Huron High for making my 4 years here at PH an enjoyable and memorable experience, and most of all, the Blackney family. It was just last year I was sitting right out there wondering how long this assembly was going to take when my name got called. That moment was something I will never forget. Thanks to the generous Blackney family, I am currently finishing up my first year at Baker College, where I intend to apply to the Vet Tech program next year. Thanks again, Mr. and Mrs. Blackney, for all that you have done, and congratulations again to the class of 2008.
Well, seniors, you guys have finally done it, and you guys have made this far. But I just want to encourage you guys that no matter how much you've achieved, this is only the beginning. There's no end to what you can accomplish when you're faithful with the things you've given. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Blackneys for what they have given me. Because of their generous gift, I've been a full-time student at SC4 pursuing my career in elementary education. I plan on attending Saginaw Valley State University at the beginning of next fall to further prepare me in becoming a teacher. The Blackneys have blessed me so much, and I am very thankful to be one of the people that they have blessed. I will stay faithful with the gift I was given, and I want to encourage all of you to make the most of every opportunity that you are given. Thank you.
Good morning, students, staff, and 2008 graduates. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for allowing me to come back on such a special day. I'm here today, of course, to speak to you all about the Willard and Pauline Blackney Memorial Scholarship. For years, the Blackneys have been making the trip back to Port Huron High on Senior Assembly Day. They come back not only to see off yet another successful group of Big Reds, but also to continue the legacy of their memorial scholarship. Their generous contributions year in and year out give Big Reds an opportunity to continue their educations beyond the walls of Port Huron High. About a year ago, I was a nervous graduate, sitting about the 5th row back. I sat through long marching practices, and when the day of senior assembly came, I was more than ready. On that scorching Friday morning, I was given the prestigious award by none other than my older brother, Brian. Words cannot describe the emotions I felt when my name was called. It felt like the distance from my seat had changed from about 40 feet to 400. Standing on the stage in front of a packed house of Big Reds was by far the most memorable experience of my 4 years at Port Huron High School. Being fortunate enough to experience that with my brother is something I will never forget. After leaving Port Huron High, I became a student at St. Clair County Community College. Through the assistance of the Blackneys, I completed my freshman year successfully. Their generosity gave me the opportunity to come back to Port Huron High, to coach both the JV tennis team and the Port Huron lacrosse team. Without their scholarship, it would have been very difficult for me to take both of those tasks on. As a past winner of the scholarship, I was honored when Port Huron High asked me to come back and speak to you all this Friday. It is very important to me that all Big Reds understand how fortunate they are to have 2 very special people support them. A Big Red is one who exemplifies the qualities of pride, tradition, and excellence. Mr. and Mrs. Blackney personify what it means to be a Big Red. I would like to once again thank the Blackneys for everything they've done for me and what they continue to do for the Big Reds. Thanks again, and always go with Big Reds. The winner of the 2008 Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship is Luke Prevette.
Female recipient, Caitlin Bonney.
And the last one goes to David Yan.
On behalf of the Big Reds, we have a small gift for the Blackneys for all they've done for us over the years.
Thank you. And Caitlin, Luke, and David will have a chance to make acquaintances with our new best friends during our reception following this ceremony. Thank you very, very much, Mr. and Mrs. Blackney. As I continue with the Wall of Fame Awards, students, please stand and be recognized. When your name is called, and audience, please hold your applause until we've announced all of the winners. The Florence Weiss Citizenship Award goes to a responsible citizen who is loyal to his or her school, class, community, and family. He or she is conscientious and cooperative. He or she is of good character and friendly to all. This year's award is presented to Hannah Kostanecki. The Marjorie Maleitner Leadership Award. Leaders are not born, but developed through the right combination of personal traits: patience, honesty, enthusiasm, loyalty, dependability, and good example. A good leader is intelligent. He or she is not afraid of hard work. A leader earns respect and admiration by using his or her influence wisely. This year's award goes to Abby Bates. The Chester Wodrinski Award. This award is presented annually to the senior who best displays the spirit, pride, and support of Portland High School as displayed by Chester Chet Wodrinski in his 17 years as principal of Portland High School. And the winner is Jeremy Barnum. The Kiwanis Community Service Award. This award is presented annually to the senior who displays leadership in the promotion of the community and of giving of themselves to help others. This year's winner is Caitlin Bonney. The Tina Sargent Effort Award. This goes to a student who for the last 4 years has overcome some adversities in his or her personal life and in his or her educational experiences at Portland High School. But he or she has worked at the top of his or her ability and has produced some outstanding work for his or her teachers. This award goes to Kevin Tackaberry. The 2008 Principals Leadership Awards are being presented this year to Ms. Tiara Forsyth, and Mr. Travis Washington. Congratulations to each of our Wall of Fame winners, and once again, you'll be forever immortalized on the walls of Port Huron High School. Congratulations. At this time, we will be introducing our valedictorians and our salutatorians. Mr. Stout, Mr. Shorkey, and Mr. Woline are going to assist us in this presentation. Gentlemen, if you would please move to the table in front of the podium, I would appreciate that. And students, when we call your name, please come forward and accept your award. Once all medallions have been put around your neck, we'll have you come to the stage for your traditional speeches. We begin with valedictorian, Mr. Thomas Felitz. Valedictorian, Tiara Forsyth. Valedictorian, Luke Privette. Valedictorian, Travis Washington. Salutatorian, Melissa Bailey. Salutatorian, Jeremy Davis. Congratulations to each of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Melissa Bailey, who will deliver her salutatorian address. Melissa.
All right, can everyone hear me? Huh? All right. First of all, thanks to you teachers, administrators, and parents for guiding us through our 13 long years of school. But most of all, thanks to you, the class of 2008, for just being who you are. Even though we've actually had 4 years of days together, today is our day. 4 years ago, we entered PH scared, full of anticipation, yet excited. 4 minutes from now, I'll be thrilled this speech is over. Of course, you likewise may even be more thrilled. It hardly seems fair. I worked hard for 4 years and I'm rewarded with another essay to write. Yay. You worked hard for 4 years and you have to endure this amazing speech. I guess one thing we've learned is that life isn't always fair. As we set out to start the rest of our lives, we look back on our years here. It's been a tough but overall rewarding journey we've made to get here today. Think about it. We've accomplished things we never thought possible. We've made friendships that will last a lifetime, broken boundaries, and pushed ourselves to the limits. We have had classes we've loved, classes we've hated, days we wish would never end, and days we wish had never begun. Since being little freshmen, we beat up on Port Huron Northern this fall, had an undefeated soccer season, walked the halls behind the boisterous marching machine, plugged our noses as funky smells seeped from Mr. Weiss's room, laughed as Miss Shimko had snapshots of her posted all over the school, and watched Mr. Kindle, prior to his principal role of course, throw a fit at the dumbfounded refs. And now the underclassmen will actually have a chance to win the games assembly next year because we have for sure dominated over everyone from the first one we competed in. Ultimately, we are all happy to move on with the rest of our lives and get out of here, but remember the lessons you've learned, the friends you've made, the loved ones you've lost, and the memories you've had here in the last 4 years. And if you don't remember any of that, remember the most important thing is to be yourself. If you want to start this next step of life with a different image, then do it. You want to travel to a foreign country, go to college, try something new, do it. You want to start your own business, go ahead, go for it. Do whatever you may desire, because this is the time where all your options open up. This is life. I wish everyone good luck in whatever you choose your next step to be, and congratulations, we are now prepared to start the next chapter of our lives. And now I'd like to introduce salutatorian Jeremy Davis.
I know I'm supposed to imagine everyone in their underwear right now to help calm my nerves, but it's not really working. I would like to welcome students, parents, and staff. My name is Jeremy Davis, one of your class salutatorians. In the beginning of my high school career as a freshman, I was just planning on making it through the crowded hallways. But understanding how important high school is for me, I set a goal for myself, and that was to become one of the top students of my class. I guess I've surprised many people over the past 2 weeks, as I've received lots of comments, some such as, "Oh hey, I didn't know you were salutatorian," or "Wow, I really didn't know you're that smart." I'm not really sure how to respond to that. Thanks. For lots of other students, high school isn't about getting the top grades. Maybe you want to be the top athlete of the team or part of the prom court. Others may enjoy becoming someone new as they are part of the drama club. So many of our prized memories happen during high school, which will become great stories for the grandchildren. You may meet the friend of a lifetime or win the district baseball tournament. Well, on the other hand, we may lose a great loved one. Times can be tough or they can be great. But this is where you learn and become an adult as you graduate from high school. I am proud and thankful for the opportunity to attend and graduate Port Huron High School. I couldn't have done it without the help of my friends and family. The following quote defines what PH has taught me over the past 4 years. According to Vince Lombardi, a man can be as great as he wants to be. If you believe in yourself and have the courage, the determination, the dedication, the competitive drive, and are willing to sacrifice the little things in life and pay the price for the things that are worthwhile, it can be done. These strong words by the famous All-American football coach are the basic principles that should be applied to everything you do in life. Thank you for this opportunity, and congratulations, class of 2008. I would now like to introduce class valedictorian Tom Felix.
Sorry, I'm tall. All right, call me sentimental, but I think high school went by too quickly. Don't get me wrong, I've been looking forward to going on to bigger and better things for the entire year, but it's hard for me to step back and look at everything that's happened over the past 4 years without feeling a touch of shock and awe. When I was a freshman, sitting right over there with the devoted band, graduation was quite literally the farthest thing from my mind. All I knew was that I had to play the same song over and over and over and over again so that this stiff-legged mass of very warm-looking seniors could file slowly past and be seated with an impressive thud. That thud, the student speeches, and the conclusion were always my favorite parts of this annual experience, but I hung in there and made it through every one. Take my word for it. This, as well as high school, will be over before you know it. Just let time do its magic. I can't say I'm going to crave the sardine-like feeling of the elbow-to-elbow hallway intersections, or that adrenaline rush when you find out that a current event's due in 5 minutes. And I'm not exactly going to pine away for the 5 a.m. wake-up to go to jazz band each morning. But there are other aspects of the school that I will miss. For instance, it's going to be difficult to leave the band behind, especially the trumpet section. You guys have really become one heck of a family to me over the past 4 years. It's also going to be strange without all the after-school quiz bowl practices and matches that always brighten up the winter doldrums. Next year, I guess I'll have to find a new source for all the laughter that seems to fill whatever room we're in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all my teachers for offering up their knowledge to my constant scrutiny and going above and beyond to answer any question I asked. I could not have done what I have without their tireless devotion. I'd also like to thank my friends for the opportunity to get to know them well and for the support they've continually provided, even when it was the best of times, it was the worst of times, as was so eloquently quoted by one friend in particular. I owe a final note of gratitude to my parents for bearing with me these past years. Their innumerable contributions have made me who I am today, and for this I'm forever thankful. With that, I'd like to offer a hearty congratulations to my fellow classmates, the fearless class of 2008. It's been a great 4 years. I'd now like to introduce valedictorian Tiara Forsyth.
Good morning. First, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the administrators, teachers, and faculty who have cared so much about all of us. Thank you to our guests who have taken time out of their busy schedules to recognize our accomplishments. Perhaps the biggest thank you goes to our parents and families who offered such love and support to us for these past 4 years. It's truly an honor to stand before you today and share a bit of my own story. I still remember the first day of freshman year. I walked through the glass doors and was immediately sardined in the sea of unfamiliar faces. I was completely terrified. I knew just 3 other people who were coming to PH at the time, and of course, didn't have a class with any of them. Now, looking back at that experience, I see how far I've come, how far all of us have come. As time went by, I was fortunate enough to meet several people who have made such a difference in my life. I may have been able to say I was alone and scared that first day of freshman year, but that's the farthest from the truth now. We have all gained and lost some of the best friends we could ever hope for, friends we will keep for the rest of our lives. We have grown to know teachers and administrators who we will always remember as great mentors. As we leave and go our separate ways, there are 2 things I want today's graduates to remember. First, that with hard work, anything is within our grasp. Second, remember always to treat everyone with respect and dignity that we all seek and deserve. Enjoy your success. You've earned it. But more than that, do good by sharing your success with others. I wish you the best of luck in all that you do. And now I'd like to introduce valedictorian Luke Purvett.
Thank you. Sorry, I do have to give a speech. During my time here at Port Huron High School, I've had the privilege of participating in a variety of activities, both in academics and athletics. Granted, I'm not standing before you because of any great achievement in athletics. I didn't make any game-winning shots or capture any state titles, and you'll probably never see me on SportsCenter. I'm here because of academics, but although grades are important, it is the lessons I have learned on the field and in the gym that I feel carry the greatest impact. Wayne Gretzky once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." While Gretzky was referring to hockey, the same is true of life. How many of you missed out on something because you wanted to go home and sleep or play video games till your eyes bled? Have ambitious goals, take chances, and make mistakes. Experience is life's greatest teacher. Sorry, Mr. Barrett. And without it, you may miss out on some amazing opportunities. UCLA's legendary coach John Wooden once said, "Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." In other words, know your role. For example, I'm not a great public speaker. No, I'm not enjoying talking to all of you right now, and I hope I never have to do this again. Instead, I plan on focusing on what I have had success at. I want to make a career out of doing something I love and am naturally good at. I hope all of you will find that something as well. These last 4 years have been some of the best. I want to thank my family, friends, teachers, coaches, staff, and most of all, God, for blessing me with this opportunity and allowing me to be here today. It's been an amazing run, but now it's time to move on to a new beginning. The clock is reset, so get your mind right. It's time to start a new game. Thank you. Now I want to turn it over to valedictorian Travis Washington.
Hi. Good morning, everyone. It did not seem like this day was ever going to happen. We've been going to school for 13 years now, and here we are. Our parents, teachers, and fellow classmates looking down upon us as we open up our last door that leads us into the real world. Yeah, the real world. So now we can escape from this fairy tale land that we've lived for the last 17 or 18 years. I've had the opportunity to spend my last 4 years with every single one of the 340 people graduating today. And through it, I've gained another family. Vince Lombardi once said, "It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up." Although we are not getting hit by a 255-pound linebacker, we do get hit by unfortunate occurrences in life, such as the passing away of loved ones, loss of employment, and having to make speeches in front of 500 people. Somehow we can always manage to get back up. It just matters how hard, how bad you want it. Without you guys, high school would not have been the amazing experience that it was. Now it's done and over with. I can still remember walking through these doors for the first time as a 5'1", 100-pound freshman and being scared as I entered the lunchroom for the first time. Those were the good old days. We will never get this opportunity again. So I'm glad that on my one and only trip through high school, I got to do it with you guys. If you remember the lessons that we have learned and memories we have shared, the path you take in life will not be taken alone. For if we are not there physically, we'll be walking beside you in spirit. I want to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to meet you. Thanks for being there for me, and thanks for being there for each other. Our future depends on what we do in the present, so do the work now, and it will pay off later. Sky's the limit.
At this time, I would like to announce the 3.5 honor students. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all have been called. And audience, please hold your applause until the end. 12 of these 46 award winners have also earned an academic scholar's diploma. Each of these students have taken the rough and rigorous road throughout their high school career, and we're extremely proud of their accomplishments. Melissa Bailey, academic scholar's diploma. Jeremy Barnum, Jennifer Bardaway, Abby Bates, Kirsten Blake, Caitlin Bonney, Chelsea Bonney, Kavik Brissett, April Cook, Megan Curtis, Christina Cutler, Catherine Daniels, Jeremy Davis, Courtney Draveling, Amber Duncan, Academic Scholars Diploma, Katie Dusablon, Academic Scholars Diploma, Tom Felix, Academic Scholars Diploma, Tiara Forsyth, Academic Scholars Diploma, Ashley Gelman, Sarah Glenecki, Matthew Gosman, Academic Scholars Diploma, Michael Gosman, Academic Scholars Diploma, Amanda Halifax, Darius Jackson, Shanice Johnson, Todd Johnston, Academic Scholars Diploma, Carissa Keller, Jessica Kindle, Hannah Kostanecki, Stephen Ledsworth, Alexandra Lindauer, thank you, Academic Scholars Diploma, Colleen Lum, Sam Lusk, Greg Martin, Emily Miller, Emily Moore. Mike Page, Academic Scholars Diploma. Luke Prevette, Academic Scholars Diploma. Kobe Semro. Colton Semro. Samuel Seppo. Samantha Thomas. Caitlin Wallace. Travis Washington, Academic Scholars Diploma. Stephen Williams Jr. and Josh Wilson. Congratulations, students. Thank you. You may be seated. Superintendent Thomas B. Shorkey and Assistant Superintendent H. Ron Woline will now offer a few congratulatory remarks. Superintendent Shorkey, please.
Thank you, Jan, and congratulations to the class of 2008. Although your parents witnessed something today that made them wonder if you were really their children, when Mr. Dennis said, "Sit down," and you all did so quickly, I saw moms up there taking notes. So Mr. Dennis may visit your house. Congratulations. You know, I've been in the Port Huron Area School District 2 years, and I've said this often, that being from the county and being from the area, I always knew of Port Huron High School. But until I got here, I didn't know Port Huron High School. And we talk about the pride, the tradition, the excellence, this morning's program, graduation next week. I know we'll continue this proud tradition that has been in effect for almost 150 years. I could go on with a speech today, but I think what has been one of our strengths in this district and in our community over the past few years is the presence of the man who works with me every day. And if you looked up, and I mentioned this at our 3.5 program a couple of weeks ago, if you looked up pride, tradition, excellence, or Big Red in your dictionary, there would be no words but a picture of this man, H.R. Woline.
Thank you, Mr. Shorkey, and congratulations, class of 2008. And it is absolutely great to be back here in Big Red Country. I tell you, this is the greatest place around. With this, I'm not going to be very long because I do know what it's like to be sitting in those bleachers. And I'd like to thank the underclassmen for just a great job for sitting there and listening to what's going on. We talk about the pride, tradition, and an excellence at Port Huron High School. There is not another school in this state that matches what we have here, and it's all about these students sitting in front of us. We talk about, we have a certain chemistry among students and staff at this school. We truly do. And as Mr. Shorkey was talking about, he travels the state, and when he talks about Port Huron High, there is something very special. We talk about the pride, tradition, and excellence that goes from one graduating class to another. And once a Big Red, always a Big Red. And we mentioned Paul Blackney and his lovely wife, Tina. Paul Blackney was a graduate in 1965, and that tradition continues. He comes back every year to the senior assembly as well as commencement. And I'd like to give him another round of applause. Moms, dads, grandparents, relatives, sitting before you today is just an outstanding group of students. They are the best of the best. They've accomplished their goal. They graduated from Port Huron High School. They raised the bar intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. And I had a small opportunity to work with these peanuts when they come in as 9th and 10th graders. They did not have a clue where they were going. And I tell you, to watch them grow and develop in the last 2 years from a distance, it was just, I couldn't be more proud because they are terrific individuals, and I'd like to give this class another round of applause.
And again, the small opportunity to work with these students is just amazing. That's what brings, the teachers, administrators, parents to this moment. This is what it's all about. All the hard work starts, in kindergarten, and we work until this point. And it's just amazing what these individuals have accomplished. And there's not a doubt in my mind, this graduating class, this high school, is the best high school in the state of Michigan, bar none. Seniors, good luck, and you've accomplished a great deal, and you will continue to accomplish a great deal, and as always, go Big Reds.
Good job, Mr. Sharkey and Mr. Wooleen. There are many things Port Huron High School is proud of, and one of those things is our strong diversity. We're very fortunate to have two individuals who are involved in a foreign exchange experience join our Big Red family this year. If each of you would stand as I say your name, and then please remain standing until both of you have been recognized. From the country of Germany, Leo Jarek. And also from Germany, Marina Schonoff. Leo and Marina, not only has Port Huron High School offered many experiences to you, you have brought a fresh look on life and have brought a bit of your own country into our home. Just remember, you will be missed. And also remember, once a Big Red, always a Big Red. Great job, guys. A few weeks ago, the parents of our project graduation committee came up with a fundraiser to help and support and also honor one of your former classmates, Mr. Kyle Sawyer. We had a penny award drive, and the turnout from our senior class was outstanding. And I would like to present to the class as a whole, the class of 2008, the winner of the Ultimate Class Challenge for the Benefit Scholarship Fund for Mr. Kyle Sawyer, the seniors of the class of 2008. Outstanding job.
Before I introduce the class officers, I would like to remind everyone that there is a voluntary baccalaureate at the Port Huron Northern Performing Arts Center on Sunday, June 1st, and that begins at 3 p.m. Now I'd like to introduce the class officers from the class of 2008, if they would come forward and to the stage. Co-presidents, Tiara Forsyth and Carly Livingston. Would you come up forward, please? Vice President Abby Bates. Secretary Melissa Bailey. Treasurer Shauna DeRoja. Class Historian Jessica Kindle. Thank you, ladies, for your ongoing dedication and countless hours, not only to your class, but to all of Port Huron High School. At this time, I'd like Carly Livingston to come up here and give her President's address.
Good morning. When we walked through these doors 4 years ago, we did not know what we were going to become. As we go our separate ways, some of us still do not know what our destination is going to be. Today, I would like to talk about change. It is all around us. Change. It happens whether we want it or not. Change. Are we ready for it? I think so. We are poised, prepared for the future. ready to embrace new people, places, and ideas. In short, we are ready for the challenge of life. Ladies and gentlemen, take a good look at us. The pride, tradition, and excellence that our parents, teachers, and community has instilled in us. We are the Port Huron Big Reds. And at this time, I would like to introduce Tiara Forsythe, co-class president, to give her president's address, recognition of sponsors, present the class gift, and passing on the gavel. Thank you.
Hi again. I just want to say how much of an honor it has been to serve as the president of the class of 2008 these past few years. It's been a great adventure, especially this final year. From building homecoming floats, to winning pep assemblies, to trying to get 350 people to smile for one photo. Our class has been through a lot. The fact is, this year, we would not have made it through any of this if it were not for the selfless dedication of our wonderful advisors, Ms. Fulton and Mr. Magnuson. At this time, I'd like to present them with a gift as a symbol of our deep appreciation for their hard work. Abby, if you want to come help me. We got them gift cards and cards. Okay, we didn't know they would already have one, but we got them pretty little corsages. They get two now. Okay, and our class's gift to the school, it hasn't been made yet. It's going to be a sculpture by a local artist that will go out in front of the PAC of a really big fish, because the PAC is the shape of a sailboat. I don't know if a lot of people know that. But he has given us sketches, and we're hoping to have it done this summer pretty soon. And then I'd like to invite the president of the class 2009 up next to me. If you want to come in. Now I'll pass on the leadership of the school to the president of the class 2009 with this gavel. May you carry on the tradition and excellence of all the classes before you. Good luck.
Thank you, class of 2008. While we appreciate all that you have done, and we hope to live up to your expectations, you have inspired many to succeed and have been role models for many to follow. With these qualities, the class of 2009 hopes to continue to carry your pride, tradition, and excellence. Good luck to all of you in the future. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to have the Port Huron High School Senior Ensemble and the senior class cheerleaders come up to the front, where they will lead us in the alma mater, the fight song, and the class cheer. I'd also like to invite all the parents and guests immediately after the ceremony, if you would go into the auxiliary gym, which is directly behind us, behind the wall on the far side of the gym, for a ice cream reception with the senior class. And now, will the class of 2008 please stand and face the audience.
Join us on the gladness to pledge our loyalty. For this our alma mater we cherish endlessly. In hearts that are united, live songs that never die. Of days we spent together at our board here on high. Now let us all endeavor to make achievements great. So poor Dear may be proud of those who graduate. To join once more our voices in this our farewell song. The red and white we honor today and all life long.
While we're waiting for them to go back, great job, first of all. A reminder to all the underclassmen that just remain in your seats until I dismiss you. Will the class of 2008 please face forward?